If you're self-employed and you want to buy a home or an investment property without waiting years, without paying a high interest rate, and without the bank treating you like a risk just because you run your own business, then stay with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to show you exactly how that happens. My name is Nick. I'm a mortgage broker with Kingfisher Finance Group. We've helped loads of self-employed clients get into the property market, and the story is almost always the same before they find us. Take Josh, one of our recent clients. He runs a successful trade business, earning great money. He'd only been in business for 6 months, and his accountant had been doing a great job keeping his tax bill low. He'd spoken to his bank, got knocked back, and was told to come back in 2 years. So he came to us. We were able to assess his situation and put together a strategy that would help him get his dream home in just a couple months, not 2 years. And that's not just a one-off. That's what happens when you understand how self-employed lending actually works. But here's the thing, most self-employed borrowers are stuck in one of 3 places right now. You've been told you need to wait another year or 2 before you can even apply. And every month you wait, property prices keep moving up. You went to your bank, they knocked you back, or they quoted you a rate that made your eyes water. And now you're not sure if getting a loan is even possible for someone in your position. You're just completely confused by the whole thing. How does your income actually get assessed? What does your tax return mean for your borrowing power? And what do you even need to have ready before you apply? If any of that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And more importantly, it's almost certainly not as bad as you think it is. You just need the right strategy. Let me walk you through 3 things that change everything for self-employed borrowers. Number 1, your options are based on your ABN, not just your income. Most people think that getting a home loan as a self-employed person means 2 years of tax returns full stop. That's not true. Even if you've been trading for less than 12 months, there are lenders who will work with you, particularly if you're paying yourself a regular director's salary from your company. Some lenders will treat that salary exactly like standard full-time employment, which means access to major bank rates from day one. The pathway that's right for you depends on your structure, and knowing which lenders align with your situation is exactly what we do. Number 2, your tax return and your borrowing power don't have to work against each other. This is a big one. Here's what most people don't realize. Your accountant is focused on minimizing your taxable income, which is smart, but lenders use that same taxable income to decide how much they'll let you borrow. So the lower your declared income, the less you can borrow. Those 2 goals are in direct tension, and most people don't find out until they're already stuck. The good news, with the right planning, there's almost always a middle ground, a position that keeps your tax reasonable and still shows enough income to get your loan approved. It just requires your broker and your accountant to be working together, which is something we do with every single client. And number 3, lenders can include more income than what's on your tax return. Depreciation, interest on business loans, voluntary super contributions, and certain one-off expenses. Lenders can add these back to your net profit to get a more accurate picture on what you actually earn. If done correctly, this can meaningfully increase your assessed income and your borrowing power without changing a single thing about your business. Now picture this, it's 6 to 12 weeks from now. You've got a loan approved at a competitive interest rate. You're not stuck waiting another year. You're not paying more tax than you need to. You've got a clear strategy in place, and not just for this property, but for the next one too. That's what it looks like when someone who understands self-employed lending is in your corner. And here's what I want you to do right now. Just below this video, you'll see a button to book a free strategy call. Click it, answer a few questions about your situation, and pick a time that works for you. The call takes about 15 minutes. We'll look at your specific income, your structure, and your timeline, and I'll tell you exactly where you stand and what your best path forward looks like. No cost and no obligation. And while you're here, you can also download our free guide, the Self-Employed Home Loan Playbook. It covers everything I've just mentioned in much more detail. ABN requirements, the tax versus borrowing power tension, add-backs, deposits, government schemes, and how to start building a property portfolio. It's written specifically for people in your position, and it's completely free. If you've made it this far, you're clearly serious about making this happen, and that's much more than what most people do. Book the call, Download the guide. Let's map out exactly what's possible for you. The property market isn't waiting, and neither should you.